Hey guys, this is NullNumb. All of the gameplay you're about to see was streamed live at twitch.tv/NullNumb. You can find all my gameplay footage over there. And if you want to hear more of my voice through a USB mic, please like and subscribe. Anyway, on to the video.
Let go.
So recently I've been streaming Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS4 on Twitch TV/NullNumb, which is my Twitch channel. I try to stream every other weekend or so. And, Miles Morales, it's a beautiful game on the PS5, but hey, I didn't really, want to spend $500 to play a game that was also on the PS4. So I streamed the PS4 version on my Twitch, and while playing it, I noticed some glitches that they weren't game breaking or anything. They were simply like simple hiccups or whatever, and most of the stuff could be fixed with the restarting from the last checkpoint. And there's a spoiler warnings for ahead, because some of this stuff does spoil not the plot, but like boss fights and stuff. So the first thing I came across was during the initial Rhino fight, when you're fighting him as like Miles Morales and Spider-Man. You're both fighting him, and there's segments where you ride on the Rhino, and after on these segments, you 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 run through a mall, and then you break through a wall into New York. And what happened here was during, like, we went into the scene or whatever, but the Rhino, he was idle. He wasn't moving. It was like this, the motto, and nothing else. But this was all fixed by simply just restarting from the last checkpoint. And another one, this is more of like a quality thing during one of the side missions on the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man app. You talk to one of the shopkeepers, and Spider-Man Miles Morales is a beautiful game on PS4, but there's like some quality issue with like the texture on one of the guy's sleeves, like where one texture is has a higher definition than the other one, but that was just like a small thing, not really a glitch, more of this something I noticed. Anyway, and then there was this other clip I have where it was this loading stuff, and I was just swinging through the city pretty normally, and my game froze for a second. I was like, I was freaking out, like, oh, is the game gonna crash? Am I gonna have to restart the stream? But no, it was actually this loading in assets. And mind you, the PS4 has a hard drive and not a solid state drive like the PS5. So it was just loading stuff, and then it froze my game for a second, but that was pretty much it. Nothing like truly game breaking. And then I kind of got soft locked on one of the Prowler missions when you're collecting audio samples. And here, I was being an idiot and I went out of bounds. And when I, clicked X to return to the mission, I just kept on going back and forth, being stuck in a loop. But this again was fixed. On one of the Roxxon bases mission, where you just infiltrate the place to disable one of the new from reactors. You fight a bunch of Roxxon guys, or wait, no, this was actually no, this was part of the story mission where you get captured. But either way, there was one guy I found that was in a box, which was kind of an abnormal spawn placement. But it's simple. You just punch the box breaks, and then you just speed up the Roxxon guy. And then over here, this was at the beginning of my last stream on twitch.tv/NullNumb of Miles Morales. And what I've noticed here was that like the texture or model for Miles didn't load in completely, so he's just like a floating head, which was a little funny, but wasn't anything game breaking. There's just something I noticed. And then this was like after the game, I was playing one again, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man app, and there's this one of the missions with, I believe it was Harold, where you have to look for his pigeons, and you follow trails to locations, and you sort of piece again like a little mini story. But what happened to me here was I got stuck running on a wall, and I clipped through the wall, which isn't like, it's just like small glitch or whatever. I'm using glitch very different, like very loosely here. It's just more stuff that I didn't notice that was kind of strange, kind of abnormal, that you wouldn't really you weren't supposed to run into. But you know, Spider-Man Morales is a fun game. This was on PS4. I don't know if the same things happen here on the PS5. I know when the scene was loading in, that was definitely more of a PS4 thing than a PS5 thing because of that solid state drive in the PS5. But otherwise, that was it. These were just things I noticed in Spider-Man PS4. The games are good, still fun. I'm currently this 100%ed it offline, and it was fine. I don't think I'll do New Game Plus because I was quite tired after it. Might move on to a different game, but that was it. This was all streamed again on twitch.tv/NullNumb. I stream every other weekend during Saturday or Sunday. And that's all. See ya.